Hey, it's Peter again
And Devin.
from the Northeast Quadrant, reporting from this frozen Washington, D.C., answering more of your questions. Devin, our first question is from Megan from Silver Spring, Maryland. Megan wants to know if you can really drive on the frozen lakes of Utah.
Well, that's interesting you asked that question, Megan. The Northeast Quadrant was just in Utah a couple weeks ago, and we did a test where we threw a big boulder onto the frozen lake to see if it was safe for driving. The boulder crashed through the lake, therefore it was not safe, and what we learned is that in order to drive a car on a frozen lake, the ice should be 12 inches thick for cars, 15 inches thick for trucks. So there you have it, Megan. Drive safely.
Megan, I also want to check out Ice Road Trippers on the History Channel if you're into that.
Great recommendation, Peter. Our next question comes from out of Washington, D.C., and the question is, based on weather, crime stats, and liquor store sales, what is the best time to visit the largest city and capital of Cyprus, Nicosia?
Well, you know what, Devin? The Northeast Quadrant doesn't know damn thing about crime stats, but we do know about weather.
That we know about.
And during October, the average temperatures range from 81 to 58. And it just so happens that there's a big party, Nicosia's Independence Day, on October 1st. So you might want to consider visiting that. That party ends up with a giant parade at the presidential palace, where I'm sure that liquor flows freely.
Right, but make sure you stay within that United Nations safe the buffer zone. The United Nations buffer zone, right?
Good idea, Devin.
Good idea. Good idea.
Keep yourself safe from bullets.
Great.
All right, our last question comes from Robin in New Jersey. What's Robin asked, Devin?
Robin wants to know why where she works in Short Hills, New Jersey, the weather is different than where she lives in Edison, New Jersey. Robin says that oftentimes it will be snowing in Short Hills or raining when she gets home in Edison. Robin, I'm from New Jersey and I can help you out with that question. It's all about location. Short Hills is both higher in elevation and further north than Edison, New Jersey. Those two factors combined are significant enough to cause it to snow in Short Hills, but rain in New Jersey. However, the north to south factor does not always work out how it should. You see, this past winter in Washington, D.C. has been absolutely slammed with snow, whereas further up the coast towards New Jersey and New York, they just haven't had as much. So there you have it.
Thanks, Devin. Be sure to keep checking out www.northeastquadrant.blogspot.com for more weather info.
Thank you.